we still have feral cats going through our backyard.
Too many stray cats. It's an issue that's come up in Brooklyn Park, and now officials are asking for the public's help. Many feral cats have been spotted in Brooklyn Park's Sunny Lane neighborhood, leading to complaints. Now animal rescue groups are stepping in to help. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us what's being done to solve the problem.
Right here and here is where I've always seen them. That's usually the path.
This quiet neighborhood has some unwanted guests.
Yes, I've seen like a blondish colored one, and it always seems to be running across this yard right over here.
Stacy says it's not unusual to see stray cats roaming the neighborhood, hiding in sheds and underneath cars.
I was just assuming somebody's feeding them.
This is a trap specifically for kittens.
Jackie Wilson is a volunteer with Bitty Kitty Brigade. Her group and the Kitty Revolution Rescue Service have been trying to capture the feral cats. She says it's very easy for the situation to get out of hand.
People get free kittens online. They don't get them fixed in time. They go into heat. They escape. A neighbor has a tomcat they let out at night, and there you started a colony.
The city is using trail cameras to locate the wandering cats. According to police, so far they've caught about 70 cats.
I do think there's a good 30 to 50 left.
The goal is to trap the cats and then take them to the Animal Humane Society to be neutered and then return the cats back to the community. It's a process called TNR.
Now that those cats are spayed or neutered, they won't have more kittens. They're no longer going to add to the population.
The Animal Humane Society says returning the cats is essential to cutting down on the population.
If you, however, remove those cats that are already spayed and neutered, other cats will move in and find the resources, the food resources available to them.
However, some neighbors don't like that plan.
I would like to see them gone.
This neighbor didn't want to be identified, but says she's frustrated.
They're still wreaking havoc on the wildlife that's around here. And I wish that there was an option for, if they can't adopt them out, then maybe they could euthanize the ones.
Meanwhile, some residents say they are seeing a difference.
It seems to be better than it has been.
Brooklyn Park police are asking residents to report any cluster of cats they see roaming around. They hope to have the problem resolved by next spring. In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, but it's not the only time when we should talk about violence that the Department of Justice says accounts for 15% of all violent crime. For today's Newsmakers, we spoke with Sarah Silva, Executive Director of Maria's Voice, about their prevention network.
At Maria's Voice, we started a program called the Maria's Voice Prevention Network, and it is a domestic abuse prevention education program that employers, organizations, and even faith communities can provide, similar to how they would provide something through their HR department or as a resource for their membership or to their employees, so that they can have this awareness, education, and safe actions to learn in response to domestic violence. Our program features a 15-minute educational video called Common Signs, Common Knowledge, and it's presented by 7 diverse survivor educators who cover 14 signs of domestic abuse. Really breaks that stigma that violence is just physical. It's really so much more than that. So the more that we can understand that community-wide, the more opportunities we have to prevent domestic violence. When you look at the statistics, 3 people per minute have a stroke or heart attack. And if you can believe it, it's 20 people per minute experience physical violence in an intimate relationship. And you know, there's been a huge push, luckily, that typically when we speak, you know, we get 100% hands raised that they recognize signs of stroke and heart attack. Those are saving lives. So we thought, you know, we can use that same public health model for the prevention of domestic violence.
It is a very powerful video, and you have an award that you brought with you today because you guys got some recognition for this.
Yeah, we worked with our amazing videographer, Matt Perkins from Perkins Media, and he submitted it to the Tully Awards, and we won a Gold Tully Award for excellence in video education and training. We're really proud of our work on that.
Something you guys have coming up for Domestic Violence Awareness Month is working with Maple Grove Police Department. Can you tell me what you guys have coming up?
Yeah, so Sergeant Brost at the Maple Grove Police Department decided to start a purple patch for Domestic Violence Awareness Month in their police department. So they're selling the patch to police officers and even community members and donating the proceeds to Maria's Voice to continue our prevention work throughout the community. So it's a great opportunity for community members to get involved and raise awareness, and yeah, we're really thrilled to hear about that.
All right. If someone wants to learn more about the work you guys do, where should they go?
Head to mariasvoice.org. You can get information about our prevention network. You can even take our pledge as an individual and get access to awareness and education about domestic violence. Or you can follow us on any of your favorite social media platforms.
All right. Sarah Silva with Maria's Voice, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
And mark your calendars for October 6th, which will be Maria's Voice 3rd Annual Vigil for Hope and Healing. Last year, the vigil was held at the Angel of Hope statue, but this year it will be moved back to the town green in Maple Grove. This is a time for the community to come together and remember community members who have lost their lives to domestic violence. Check with the Maria's Voice website for more information as the event draws closer. And finally, Highway 100 used to be known as the Lilac Way, and a mural is in the works that is intended to evoke memories of those purple flowers. The property owner of the Reeve apartments wants to paint a mural on the noise barrier facing the apartments. If the project gets MnDOT's permission, the mural would be completed this month.